Okay, so we are live. Again, like I said, I had to do something, so I did it in the last stream. So if you were not here during the last stream, or you're watching this not live, then I'm just making the pregame lobby. Not really the pregame lobby, just the lobby in general. So I'm pretty much just gonna start just placing walls around. You know, grab this little area with some spawns. I can tell what's real and what isn't. Okay. So I know it's a 3x3 space. It's just can't see anything, you know. I might have just deleted something important. I don't know. Oh yeah, I just deleted the stairs. That should be fine. Okay. So I'm gonna make these invisible. So what's ordering games? Alright. So I'm just gonna do this. See, the thing about the stream is I can't really skip past this or speed it up. So you guys have to sit through me doing all the boring stuff. That's why I do not stream that much. Trust me, I do want to produce content, and streaming can be the easiest way to do it, but it just gets right out there. But you know, it can be pretty hard to do it, and you guys not get bored, you know. So yeah, that's why I do not stream, if you guys are wondering. So I am going to do this new trick I figured out. I did pull out a trigger, right? Was this a trigger? Okay, yeah, so I do have this trigger, and what I'm gonna use this for is gonna try getting it correctly on the wall. Okay, yeah, here we go. So we're gonna have all the different like courses on the wall. So we're gonna have like, I think, tile frenzy. If you guys do not know how to create that, that will be on the stream today. I will try streaming more, but sometimes, like I said, it can be boring for you guys because you have to go through all the boring stuff, and the boring stuff is obviously known as like the settings, doing all that stuff. So I do have all this set around. So that's, what is that? 3, 6, 9. Wait, no, 3, 6. Okay, so that's 12. 12 courses are able to be done, and 9 spawns. So you can have 9 people in here at a time, but I usually play with just the same 3 people every day. So yeah. So pretty much I'm gonna start doing the spawns. So I'm gonna have this right here. Triggered by damage on, triggered by vehicles off, and sequencers off. Activate on game phase. Game start. Alright, and then times can trigger. Transmit every X triggers. I do not really know what some of these settings mean. I'm not the best at creative, but I mean, it's fine. Alright, so visible in game now. Receive while damage on visible, take damage. Enable on game start. Enable receiving from. Trigger when receiving from. Okay. So when triggered, transmit on channel 1. So I'm gonna do the same settings all of these. So I think I made a mistake. I should have just copied it. I do that all the time, so this is nothing new. So, if you do know, there is something called Kovaks or Skovak. I don't know. Oh, and I deleted the one with the right settings. This is why streams are not the best, guys. That's why I barely stream. Okay, and then there we go. Okay. So, trigger by damage. Okay, I'm just gonna try to do this as quickly as I can. And okay. Now we're gonna do this to all of these, except I am gonna change the channel. So I'm gonna change the channel. So there's gonna be 12 channels pretty much activated, and channels are gonna transmit to a teleporter. And that teleporter is going to take you to the different aiming courses. So, the reason why I'm making a Kovaks course is because I really wanted to fix my aim. Because I'm not very good at aim. So, that's what I'm going to be doing. So, we got one. So, now all you got to do is just change these channels. So we got 1, 2, 3, and when you're done, there should be 12. It should end on 12, and if it's not, then try again. This can be a tutorial if you guys do want to follow along. So yeah, just know that there's not gonna be any cuts or good editing. There's no intro. I can't really do really good editing on streams. So yeah, just note that whenever you sign on to one of my streams. So we got, oh, 2 times. These are the mistakes I cut out whenever I'm making a video, so yeah. Alright, so there you go, you got all the triggers done. So now, what you want to do is you just want to come up with the different things you're going to be doing. Obviously, you should have a good amount of space so you can bring it in different places. And hey, you might not use 12. You might want to delete some. And I might even too. Who knows? So, right here, you can get some barriers out, and you can just, right here, barriers. So, I think we don't need that. So, right here, like I said, get barriers out. Okay. The best grid staff, I'd say, is just the most specific one. Okay. Okay. So, right here, you're gonna extend this out so it can fit, your barrier. So I'm just gonna extend this out a whole bunch. Depth. Okay, that makes it taller. Okay, so I feel like there. So then once you do that, you're gonna fit your barrier right on top of this trigger. So once you have it there, now you're just gonna do all this. So text. So pretty much you're just gonna type in the course that you're gonna have. I don't know if you guys can see any of the things I'm typing in, you know. So right here I got tile frenzy put in. So now we're gonna have text size. Whatever you really want. So I think just extra large, and then so it's gonna be centered, and then text font. No, plateau. So then outline, light, I mean, let's see what it looks like. So we also, I would like to have it clear. But I mean, it's whatever you know. Oh, oh, keep messing up that one. All right. Yeah, so we do not really want any shadows. Show border off, text color. I mean, white is fine. So there we go. The white is fine. And background color, clear. And I think that's good. So there you go. You get yourself a border. Okay, so now you're just gonna copy this here, because then it'll have all the settings the same, and you can just change how you really just want your border. But do not copy it until you resize your trigger. So it's gonna, like I said, do the width, depth, and that's fine. Just make it really big, so whenever you just trigger it, no matter what, it'll always work. So now you have your border here, and now you're just gonna do this. So tile frenzy. So I don't really know the names of all of them, but I'm just gonna call this one moving targets. Moving target. And you can do everything, like Mongrail Classics. I mean, you got 12 things, and I've only done 2 so far. So now you have these channels, though, these triggers, because I'm just gonna do 2 right now. I'm probably gonna finish the rest off stream. But now that you have these triggers ready, now you're going to, well, I'm gonna do the roof right now while I'm talking. Now you're gonna try to grab a rift, which, I mean, they call it teleporters, but we all know it's rifts. And pretty much, you're just gonna put it here. And you do not want it to have any groups. And you don't want it to be visible. The sound effects. Teleport to and receive from channel 1. So, sound effects and all that, you don't really need that stuff. It's just not needed. Not needed. So you're gonna box yourself up, and what I think will be best here is to place this like a pyramid, so you can like, you know, shoot your stuff. So, cause I think I'm gonna make it 9 targets, cause I don't want to have too much, you know. So targets. So it's gonna be 3 by 3, like most things on this. We got 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. So you can put a little floor under that. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like I should. Okay, so we're gonna have walls here, and try to place black stuff, like all these black, less places as you can. And if you're going to, like, maybe try putting some lights in areas where you can actually see. Like I said, it's gonna be really hard to see. I mean, this is it's just pretty much all black, so you can get lost in it really easily. So yeah, we're just gonna connect these, so you can't really get out. Alright, so now that you've connected these, just gonna floor it. See, sometimes you can't even tell if there's a floor there, you know? So You only need 9 barriers for some reason. I feel like I should click it all the way. So right there. So you're gonna use your barriers, and you're gonna use yourself a trigger. And I already got some triggers, so I'm not gonna grab it. So I think, so barriers, trigger, and I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, so now that you have that, now you're going to want to, now you're going to want to just place down your barriers. You're just going to place them all around the walls. As you can see, it will look something like that when you see place them all down. And so now, you're going to go here. I mean, this part is honestly, this is optional, but red is usually the color of Kovaks, what they do. So I'm just gonna do that. Block weapon fire, no. Box normally. We're gonna change these all to 0.5. Enable receiving from. Okay, so these channels, we're gonna do everything but 12. So start at 13. So enable when receiving from. So disable is gonna be 13 because that's gonna be your trigger, and then enable is gonna be your last one. So there's 9. So 9 plus 3, that's 12. So it's gonna go to 22. So you go. You got that there. So the way this is gonna work, once you shoot the trigger, it's gonna be triggered from damage, and the trigger is gonna send a signal to this barrier, and that is gonna go off, and it's gonna send a signal to whatever one I want on here to do whatever. So 1, 4, and 7 are gonna be enabled, but the other ones are gonna be disabled. So usually it'd be none, but this time for 1, 4, and 7, it's gonna be gameplay only. So now that you got that, this is a pretty long time one, and I did see a tutorial, so I'm not gonna take credit for it, but I do not remember the guy's name. So yeah. So I'm gonna have to take off resizing. I'm gonna just flip it around. Alright, so if you want it to be like a bullseye, then do your thing. You already got it done. But if you want it to be the whole box, then here's what I did. Alright, so then you're just gonna resize it, and you're gonna push it against the barrier. Push it in the barrier. So I think we're good here, right? Because you don't want too much space in between it, if any. So now here's actually a better idea I should have done. Do grid snap 4 or 8, because that always gets it in the center. So now once you shaped it to whatever you want it to be, you're gonna get triggered by player off, damage on. You only want it triggered by damage, alright? So do that. Activate it on game phase, game start. Times can trigger infinite, because you don't want it to just do one time. Visible in game, no. Take damage, and then this is gonna be 13. So remember, usually it's more confusing to start at higher numbers, but usually it'd just be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or however many you want. You can do this to 100, because that's how much triggers you can do. You don't want to extend how much you can do, but I'm saying if you're gonna do it, do not try to get your triggers too much. Because I mean, if you do it too much triggers, personally that'd be really hard. So just 9 is a good amount, and my other map I did 12. My practice map, so you know. whatever you want. I do not care. So what now? Once you do that, when done that, so this one's done. Now you're gonna scatter this around. So let's say first one's there. I want my second one to be down here. So I'm gonna go down here, do the same settings except turn gameplay off. Black weapon fire, 0.5, 0.5. And you don't really have to do 0.5, but I suggest 0.5 because it's just a smaller box. If you do 1, it's just going to be the whole thing. So, enable when receiving from, like I said, it's going to be enable when receiving from 13 because 13 is the one. And now it's going to be 14 there because you do not want it to be. Just do that because it's going to be easier. So now you've done that, you have all these settings done for that barrier. Now you're going to take your little trigger here. Now, you could do 2, which is way easier. Yeah, so I'm just going to stick to grid snap 2. It's way easier. So now, only thing you got to change here is, if we get down here, 14. So the only thing you got to change is 14. So we're on a roll here. We only got 2 done. So I'm going to try to do this as quickly as I can because I think you guys get it. If you do not, then I'll probably post this on my YouTube. I mean, I am on my YouTube right now, but I mean, like, as a video, you know. So 1, 4, and 7 are going to be the ones that are going to have enable during phase game. So this is going to be 15, so disable when receiving from 15, and then 14, enable. So there you go. You can grab your trigger, said, go to 15. This is like, these are really easy to do. I could probably set this up in like 10 minutes without the tutorial. So I'm gonna try to get this ready. So it's gonna be shoot that. That's gonna show up. Shoot that. That's gonna show up. Now this time I kind of want this. So now we're gonna do here. So that's so 1, 2, 3. Okay, this one's gonna be enabled during phase. So gameplay. And now you're gonna turn off black weapon fire. And I'm just gonna stop talking. Yeah, and guys, this is the 7th one, so I am gonna have gameplay only on. So yeah. Okay, so I think actually I messed up. I think, was this the 7th one? Yeah, this is not the 7th one. Okay, yeah, that's the 6th one. This is 7. So we are gonna have, okay, there we go. I messed up. Sorry about that, guys. So like I said, we're just gonna keep going on. So there's only 2 left, so I'm just gonna keep on narrating what I'm doing. So block weapon fire. And you can always pause the video, but if you're watching live, well, I mean, I think you can still pause it. So 20 and 19. Now we're gonna grab ourselves a trigger. It's taking so long to do this, but it's really easy. Alright, so 20. 20, now we're at our last one. It's 20. So we are done after this. And this one's gonna be on. Wait, did I leave this one on? Okay, I did not. That's good. Alright, so gameplay only. That's good. Base. Block weapon fire. Off. It's important. Or else it will not work. And then disable. This is gonna be 21. The big number. And 20. So there you go, guys. Now we're done. All we gotta do is place ourselves a trigger. So I'm gonna do a trigger 21. Alright, so now we have our things done. Now all we gotta do is just place the floors. You guys might have already placed the floors. I'm just late to do it, probably. Right here. 21. So the thing about the last one is once you finish 21, you're gonna do disable receiver 21. Now this is gonna send a signal to our very first one, which was this. So we're gonna enable receiver 21. I must have messed up on my math or something, because we got 13, 14, I don't know. So, now I'm gonna start the game and just see how it goes. So, and moving targets, we're not ready yet. So, we are going to get to working on our settings. So, voice chat all. This is a practice map, so you don't have to worry about trash talking. Hopefully. Cooperative, there's only one team and all players are playing together. Team size, just dynamic. So I'm gonna go through settings, just infinite spawn, infinite. Turn around 1. Time limit, none. Spawn. Let's see. Time of day. You want this day in a practice map where you're not outside. If you're outside, then you kind of want to have like something that looks good, you know. So 11 a.m. I say this is like the afternoon. So that's what it looks like. If you do 90, that's what that looks like. So I do like for inside because look at it. It's light and clean looking. Alright, I'm gonna stop my mic. You guys can just copy off of what I do on the screen. Okay guys, so now all you have to do is pickaxe that. Now you're here. Okay, so I forgot to add guns. So it is a bit of a mess up there, but I should be fine. I might have messed up on one part though, because I think I messed up on the point where... Here, I'm gonna invite my friends. I think I messed up on the point where it is Talent Frenzy. Yeah, I think these are enabled on game phase. Okay, so gameplay that only. That's the last one. Alright, these two should be good. Now this one shouldn't. Okay, so none. Yeah, that's good. None. 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 Gameplay only. Okay, so this is... That's about good. Alright guys, I think I'll finish this off camera. So...